Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest Chapter 97. Now that is going to be an interesting chapter to predict because right now we have left on quite a cliffhanger in Chapter 96 where it's going to be Wendy versus Haku, the White Dragon Knight versus the Sky Dragon Slayer. Technically he's already fought Natsu, but Natsu's been turned into a doll thanks to Haku, so he can't do anything right now in his doll form because yeah, he's just really powerless. But now Haku has stumbled upon Wendy and Lily when they were just running away from a boulder. So how is this fight going to go down, because we've already seen Haku can turn literally anyone into dolls thanks to his magic. Well, let's start to do our prediction, shall we? So for chapter 97, I believe what will happen is Wendy, she's going to have a chance versus Haku. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Wendy, a Sky Dragon Slayer, is very unique. She is much more of a healer, but she is also a very good fighter. So we know Wendy, she can heal, she can transfer magic, and she can even amplify others and even her own magic, which makes her very strong and a key essential person in a battle. But one thing that we don't know about Sky Dragon Slayer, and Wendy in particular when she uses her enchant magic, is the fact that she has another mysterious side of her, which apparently Irene has picked up on, and now Irene is with Wendy in her soul form. And that is a little weird considering Irene is technically dead thanks to Acnologia, and the fact that she's with Wendy makes it even more strange. And how does this all mash together with Haku? Well, this is going to be an interesting battle where Haku is going to use his magic, or well, he's going to try to use his magic to turn Wendy and Lily into dolls, but thanks to Wendy's Sky Dragon Slayer magic, and not just that, it's going to be Irene also helping Wendy at this moment, they are going to be able to block that transformation that Haku does, because it's technically like forcefully putting a curse on someone. And who is the best person to remove the curse? Well, it's a healer, and in this case it's Wendy, the Sky Dragon Slayer. She will be able to undo the enchantment before it even hits her, and each time Haku tries to cast it upon her, it'll be undone again and again and again. So that'll make her technically like his faithful foe, because she is the only one that he can't turn into a doll. Wendy is a very key player now in this battle because she is the only one that'll technically have a chance versus Haku. But we already saw how powerful one of the other Dragon Knights are, because the yellow Dragon Knight, which I forgot what his name was, versus Luxus, let's just say he is pushing Luxus to his very limit. Even though Luxus did take down the other Diablos members with ease, he is pushing Luxus and he's not even getting serious versus him. And I'm going to wonder what's going to happen to Luxus, because is he going to be able to defeat that powerful foe, or will something else happen? We just don't know as of yet, but I do believe Luxus will push past his limit to do something. I just don't know what yet versus the yellow Dragon Slayer, well, Dragon Knight. But in regards to Wendy versus Haku, that would be a more interesting battle, because Wendy, we already saw in Elentier that she unlocked a new form, which is sort of like her adult form, but that was also thanks to the overflowing magic in Elentier. However, now that she has a sort of like a taste of what her next level could be, most likely this battle with Haku will unlock that potential that she has in her, and whenever she tries to push past her limit and go beyond it, or tries to go to limit 0, she will be able to unlock that adult transformation that she can do, and also access that immense power that she has, and she will use that to fight Haku, who in this case will be probably a very hard foe, because right now Haku has not done any fighting whatsoever. He has just been transforming things into plushies. So right now Haku's power can be measured that he is very powerful, considering he did turn Natsu, Lucy and Happy into dolls. And the fact that whenever Lucy uses her spell, all the celestial spirits are also turned into dolls. That is quite powerful, so you gotta respect that. However, Wendy, we know that Sky Dragon Slayer is very mysterious, but what is also mysterious about this particular Dragon Slayer is that she's got the Queen of the Dragon Slayers at her back. So she will definitely push Wendy past her limit, and this fight between Haku will be such an immense fight between both of us, because we are finally going to see how Haku will take a serious opponent, and will he start to fight, and will he start to overpower his enemy through sheer force rather than just sitting back, relaxing and just doing a transformation. That will be an ultimate fight between Wendy and Haku, and I can't wait for that because that's going to be a sick fight, because it's going to be like fateful fours, because technically the only person that can undo Haku's magic will be Wendy. So that'll be an epic fight. But then it also narrows down who is going to be the final fight, because remember there's also one more Dragon Knight that you have to be aware of, the Azure Dragon Knight, who is also with another member of the Diablos gang. So the Azure Dragon is also very mysterious because we've not seen much of her power yet. And I believe, well, who is the last Dragon Slayer yet to fight in this battle? It is none other than Gajiel, the Iron Dragon Slayer. It's also going to be the Azure Dragon Knight versus Gajiel, and that is also going to be an interesting battle because we're going to see the Azure Dragon Knight's full power, and now we're going to get some Gajiel action, which we've not really seen a lot of in Fatal 100-year quests. We've seen it before in the previous series, but in 100-year quests he's sort of been pushed to the sideline because it's been mainly focused around the crew and around the god dragons. So the fact that Gajiel didn't even go on this quest and he wasn't even part of the group, he's been really left out in most of the battles, and he's just been sitting down on the sideline, beside the fight with, of course, the Wood God Dragon. So this fight between Gajiel and the Azure Dragon Knight, that is going to be an interesting battle because maybe the Azure Dragon is much more stronger than the Iron Dragon Slayer. So we're going to see how Gajiel will surpass his limit and what unique power he will awaken inside of him, because maybe he might use his Dragon Force like we've always seen, or he'll go above that, use a Dark Dragon Knight form, and maybe, just maybe, we might see another glimpse of what Gajiel's next power level could be, because I believe he's in need of a power up right now, because I believe he won't be probably used again in the future. The only reason why he's in this battle is because Selene dragged him and Luxus to this field so that they could be versus the other Dragon Knights. So he definitely deserves some sort of power up in this fight, and in this fight it's going to be very decisive between them two, and hopefully Gajiel's new power will hopefully make up for the lack of content we've seen from Gajiel in the 100-year quest. We shall see in regards to that, but right now it's going to be the next chapter, 97. It's going to be Wendy versus Haku, which is going to be an intense fight versus those two, because once Haku is defeated, Natsu and everyone will be turned back to normal, and then Natsu can focus on finding the Dragon Heart and defeating Selene. Because they can't do it right now because they're in their plushy forms, but once they return back to normal, everything's back on track and they will be able to go forward and try to find out how they can find the Lord Dragon's Heart and how to defeat the Moon God Dragon Selene, because that is the ultimate objective. Defeat her, seal her, and then there's one less God Dragon to worry about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more content like this in the future, again, subscribe, and don't worry, I will be doing more various content in the future, rather be in gaming, discussions, and some unique style contents which I will probably plan later on in the future, so stay tuned for that. And I'll hopefully, well, let's just say the channel won't be stuck on Fatal forever. We shall be making more diverse content in the near future, so subscribe for that. Thank you guys for watching this video. You're the best, take care, and peace.